Okay, thank you all for watching. This is a different avenue than we've used in the past. So due to the circumstances around coronavirus, we are doing uh, a recorded meeting that you all can watch, whatever segments pertain to your operation. So prepare yourself for something that you've never experienced before. And I apologize in advance for any clunkiness or blurriness or anything of that nature. We've tried to do our best here in short notice to video and make this as streamlined as possible, but apologize for anything of that nature. So to kind of, I guess, aid the discussion as you watch through this series, there's a couple important things to consider as it pertains to planters, and so that is what I call the yield triangle. So I'm going to draw a pyramid on the board here, and you've seen me draw this in the past, but it's important to think about as we consider the different errors that our planter can make, or things that we need to consider as an order of importance. So there's kind of 5 layers, you know, with this one down here costing you the most dollars if you get it wrong, whereas this one is not costing you as much. So this base layer is nutrition, plant nutrition, that you would be applying at planting or with the planter, or maybe even prior to planting. You know, getting the plant nutrition. Next is emergence, would be the next order of importance. Getting even emergence within that 24-hour time frame is the target there. And things that affect emergence, you know, would be next order of importance. Singulation would be next important. Spacing would be next, and then population, and it's really population target. So trying to say you're targeting 35,000, but the planter is really only planting 33,000, you know, as a target, would be on the top. So singulation is more important than spacing, because if you are missing a plant, is a much bigger deal than if it's just, you know, an inch or two closer to its neighbor. So so nutrition, emergence, singulation, spacing, and population. So just kind of keep that in your mind as you watch through this series as it relates to your planter and your setup and operation, at which is more important and which do I need to focus on, pay more attention to, etc., as we enter the planting season. One other statistic I will throw out there that is really kind of an eye-opener to me is that at 5.7 miles an hour, 1/100th of a second hesitation by your meter, or by, you know, ricochet off a seed tube, a 1/100th second of a hesitation at 5.7 miles an hour is 1 inch on the ground. So as you speed faster than 5.7, that obviously increases. So at any given time at 35,000 and 5.5 mile an hour planting speed, there's roughly 13 to 15 seeds in suspension in your seed tube in a second's time. So that the meters, the reset meter and finger resets, whatever meters are really, they're like a machine gun, and it's really quite amazing when you stop and think about it, that they can really even do as good a job as they can, because they are just, they're spitting 13 to 15 seeds out, and at your high speed, it's faster than that. Seeds per second, and that they actually do make it to the furrow and are in a picket fence or in a spatial profile on the ground. So just kind of keep that in the back of your mind, that 100-second hesitation is 1 inch on the ground. And so anything we can do to streamline or remove friction or anything like that in the planter pass is going to lead to improved performance. So we'll go ahead and get started here into the session. Assisting me today is Clint Endress, our precision planning rep and region manager. So we'll be kind of tag teaming this. He'll be speaking some too as we go along.